Hello lovelies, how are we? Lesley, not quite enough, dunno, hours in the day? There never are there? Hope everyone's okay. Thank you for all the messages. Sorry I was very late replying to some from a couple of podcasts ago, but I think I'm all caught up now. So I'm just going to skein up my hand spun. It's been soaked and thwacked, and I was asked once why I reskein it after I've done that process, and a couple of reasons, but mostly because I don't know if you can see here, there are some sort of curly bits and some straight bits, and things kind of don't sit as neatly as you would like it to be as a completed skein of yarn, so that's why I'm doing that. If I suddenly have to stop this and restart it, it's because I've had to move my Swift because of the amount of stuff that's also on this desk. It's a kind of multi-function piece of furniture, but we're looking okay at the moment. Yes, we're fine. So, what has this week been? Sunday was hospital visiting. Yep, patient was on very good form. They'd had an unexpected visit the day before from someone they hadn't been expecting to see, so that did them a lot of good. So that was good. And my journeys were better. They are getting progressively better. After that awful journey I had a few weeks ago, they are now getting much, much better, which is a good thing. Hopefully we only have a few more weeks of this. We've had a meeting today, talk about plans that need to be in place when they come home, that sort of thing. So lots of stuff going on. And then drum rehearsal Monday night. I only stayed for half of it. The trouble is, this Sunday travelling does leave me quite tired. So I wasn't really in a position to do a lot of drumming. And I've lost one of my sticks, bizarrely. I don't know quite how I've done that. But, yeah, I went to take my drum out and I lost one of my sticks. So there's probably some joke somewhere about the sound of one stick drumming. I do have another pair that I use during our winter nighttime events. They light up when you hit them. So they're quite impressive when you're walking along in the dark. Although, as I said to the chap I was standing next to at practice, now you can see where I go wrong as well as hear it. So that was that. Apart from that, a lot of work stuff, a lot of work visits for upcoming ceremonies, and it's actually quite a momentous week in my career as a celebrant, because tomorrow I will conduct ceremony number 2500, or funeral 2500. I used to do a few other ceremonies, weddings, namings, done a coming of age, done some renewal of vows. I tend not to do those anymore. Weddings are just a great way to ruin your weekend, really. So I don't do those anymore. But yes, my 2500th funeral. That's taken 15 years. To some people, that's not many over that time. To other people, that's a lot over that time. So my only point is, I hope no one asks me to remember every single name, because that won't happen. So. And then 3 hours after conducting ceremony number 2500, I'll conduct ceremony number 2501, because that's the way this week has gone. So, there we go. I don't feel I'm doing a very smooth job of this. It's because I'm trying to talk and wind at the same time, I think. Possibly not quite at the right height either. But I have found the band that came on the fibre for this. I thought I still had it. So it's Witchcrafty Lady, and it's Superwash Polworth. 112 grams originally, in the minty MT2 colourway. And I'm pretty happy with how it's come out. It's yeah, it's possibly not the best choice for a fractal spin, because the colour changes are quite subtle, but I like it. I think it adds interest to it, so that's got to be good. Thank you. My next spin is, put it down for a sec, from a bat. And I've never spun from a bat before. So I've split that into 3. And you can see we've got lots of colours here. This was a gift, Christmas last year, I think. I don't know where the person who kindly gave it to me got it from, so I can't tell you anything about it. Mixed fibres, there's some silk in here. There's some stuff that feels more sort of woolly, but fabulous colours all told. So I'm enjoying spinning that. And as always, I'll talk about these things at length on the Month End podcast. So the rest of this week, himself is away. He's watching cricket again. Could be worse, could make me go with him. He's back at the weekend. And although I'm having a busy week, I'm having one of those weeks where I have a lot to do, but focus and concentration are really not working for me this week. Yesterday was incredibly unproductive. Today is similar. This isn't preparing a ceremony, is it? But I'm doing what I have to do, and I'll make it up, because I always do, you know, I always get there. But it's yeah, it's just one of those weeks. We'll go through those periods, don't we, where just difficult to keep concentration and keep focus, and it's just one of those. So I am going to carry on winding this chap up, and either I'll catch up with you later in the week, or there'll just be footage of the dog. But either way, take care. Cheers. Hello lovelies. Friday. Finished yarn. So it's come out at 340 metres, it's just over 100 grams, and it's roughly a sort of 4-ply fingering weight, somewhere between there and a sport, I think. Some bits of it are much finer, others are thicker, but that's the joy of handspun. So that is going into the cupboard, and I have some ideas of what I might do, but nothing decided yet, so there we go, and I'm on to the next. What have we got coming up this week? Hospital visit on Sunday, next week working. My life is very repetitive. Although things may be changing soon, we are hopeful that the patient will be coming home, so that will be a shift around of things. But yes, one more week of working, then I've got some time off because I've got some visitors, so that will all be good. Hope you have a good week, whatever you do, and I hope that you're keeping well and that you're enjoying life. Take good care. Thanks so much for being here. See you next week. Cheers. Bye bye.